Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all.
So guys, if you guys know me, probably like, if you guys know me, I've never had a bum a day in my life. Like the jeans just went past me like completely. Like going from this to like this is like a huge shout out, and I've done this. Mornings friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we focus on glutes. This is like the workout I say, but like if you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you probably have seen like me do this multiple times, but I'm obviously going to show you guys how I do it. And one thing about me, I don't do reps. I'm more of like a time-based person. Like you will not see me doing reps for anyone, but yeah, I just want to say like a warm welcome back, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah.
And that's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it.
So without further ado, guys, let's get into this video. So before I do any workouts, okay, so I'm just gonna talk over because my mic kind of wasn't working. So before I do any workout, I always like treadmill or do some sort of cardio just to get my body warmed up so that I don't shock my body like when I start. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hop onto the treadmill as I'm doing so. And I want you to try get your gradients as high as possible, but I'd say get your gradients a good 18 to 20. It depends on the treadmill. So get your gradients a good 18 to 20, and I do this for 5 to 10 minutes. For the purpose of this video, I'd say 5 minutes as a beginner. Let's go 5 minutes on an elevation of 18. And my speed rate at this point is on 3. Like, you're not trying to go too fast, you know what I mean? So I just go in the treadmill, and that's the first thing that I do. And after doing the treadmill, it's also very important for me to stretch because you're not trying to pull a muscle and stuff. But also, less is better. Less is so much better. So here I started off with some lunges. So in, up, and just to get me started. So yeah, lunges are very simple and to the point. Everyone knows how to do lunges. Well, I'm hoping. So that's what I do. And then I go into these kickbacks. These kickbacks are amazing. Like, you will feel your glutes when doing these kickbacks, you know. When my palms started growing, I started to feel the glutes. But like, you will feel the glutes. Like, these are really like amazing to do, like a great warm-up, like a great way to warm up your glutes. So I just do this, and when I do warm up, guys, I warm up for at least 5 to 10 minutes. I don't take too long, okay. And after that, I just go into these, I don't know what I call these, so I don't know, but these work for me, you know what I mean? So for those of you who don't know what this is called an abductor. So normally people do start with the hip thrust. I would like starting with the hip thrust is, I recommend it like all the time, but I tried this and it was so good for me, guys. Like, I don't want to lie, like I tried doing adductors first, and they were so much more effective for me starting with this than starting with a hip thrust. So yeah, this is my girl. It just made life so much easier starting with this. So basically what's gonna happen here is you see that thing on the side of the machine, so that's like your gear. So that basically like navigates and shows you how like further or inner you want your thing to be. Try get it as in as possible for this specific workout, and yeah, you're gonna try get it as in as possible so you can open your legs out wide. Oh my days. So then you're gonna try to get it as inward as possible. So basically what's gonna happen with this exercise is that you're basically going to be going back and forth for about 15 seconds, and I'm going to demonstrate this here. So basically you're going to be going forward for 15 seconds, and then you're gonna lean straight, and you need to try be as straight as you possibly can, like just not back but like straight, and you need to go for another 15 seconds, and you're gonna do this in a course of a minute, right? And as well, while doing this, try to adjust your weight to a level that's convenient for you. I think, where did I start? I think I started at a good started a low weight and trying to increase your weight from there after. So I'd start at a good, let's say 25, and then I'd go to 35, and then from a 35 I'd go to 45, and then I'd kind of lift the weight up there, because remember we're doing this for 3 minutes. So that's basically what's going to happen here. So every minute for 15 seconds, back and forth 3 times, and yeah, try to progress your weight as you do go. So so after you're done with that, basically you want to go into what we call some clamshells. So what clamshells basically do target are your side areas. I had really bad hip dips. Like, I'll try to find a picture, but if I don't, I'll try to find a picture, you'll see it somewhere. But my hip dips are worse than this. I know I look like a bit of a square now, but like I wasn't even, what was I? I was a square, then I turned into an eaten apple, and then the eaten apple kind of made juice again. I don't know, but so this helped a lot, and this works on the back glutes as well. Like, it targets those glutes as well so hard. Like, this will burn you, especially after doing your abductors. This is gonna burn you, and that's exactly what you want. You want to feel the burn, you want to feel a bit of pain, you know. But anyway, guys, so what you basically do is put it onto the side of your hip, so like your one hip. I took a good 10. You can take it preferably on how much you can like handle. So a 10 is not that bad, it really isn't. So basically you're gonna lean against like a wall or a pole or something, just for balance sakes, and you are gonna lift your leg upwards. And while you do this, you want to try go as slow as you possibly can. You are not trying to go quickly. Like, with everything you do, you want to go slowly. And that's why I also, as I said before, I like using times, because I feel like I'm not rushed to go 1, 2, 3. So you time yourself. So you do this for 30 seconds on each leg. Just for 30 seconds. So you do it a minute, and you repeat this cycle 3 times, and that's basically that. So clamshells are your girl. So right after you do your clamshells, you want to go into like a good hip thrust. When doing my hip thrust, guys, I have noticed that the belt that they do give us, it does kind of hurt me, like, and not in a nice way. I just feel a lot of discomfort, so I do go get a mat from like the studio, just to put around my front waist area, just to prevent that. There are other ways of doing a hip thrust. It's just easier to use the machine if you're like kind of new. I will demonstrate. I think I'll probably do a different video on like other ways to do hip thrust. There's so many ways. Like, you can actually even use leg extensions to do hip thrust, as long as you exercising that muscle. So basically I'm going to start off with like a good 40. I normally do like a good 30, but then I'm good on 40. Like, for now I'm really good on 40. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab the mat, and I'm just gonna put it around my waist, and then we can get started. And with the hip thrust, guys, you want to make sure that you really lock it in. Like, you don't want a situation where like it breaks or something, because people have experienced that before, like, and it's not cute. Also, you don't have to put your foot on the bench thing. Like, you really don't have to put on the bench thing. Sometimes I put it on the floor. As long as I'm working the glute muscle that I want to work, I'm really okay with it. So basically, yeah, that's that. And then another thing that you want to do is to adjust your hip thrust, because you're trying to get like your, I think, the middle part or top to middle parts on the thing at the back. So what you also want to do is adjust it. I am a bit tall, so I will adjust it a bit backwards, just so it's more convenient for me. And yeah, so you will adjust it, and you also adjust the front there, just pull it there, and yeah, then we can get started. So basically, you are going to try and lift it up. You just want like an upper movement. Once again, try to go as slow as you can. Like, don't rush any workout. You want to go as slow as you can. It's actually more effective. And like, that's the area, the one I'm touching now is the area that you want to target, you know. So you're gonna try to go as slow as you possibly can, and that's basically your hip thrust. And you're gonna do this right after, and 1 minute again for 3 times, and yeah, that's your girl. So the next thing you want to do, which is like, these are like the last 2 exercises, are some RDLs, just to get your roundness of your glutes. So you do this for 1 minute 4 times. Try go a bit slower. I don't know, I was rushing here, like I really don't know. And then the last thing that you want to try get into are your Bulgarian lunges. These I got from my friend Apile, like, all my days. This is like the isolation thing you want to do, and these help so much. These will make you burn. I do exchange between a lighter and a heavier weight. Go according to your weight. And that's that, Springs. Thank you so much for coming to my first workout YouTube video. I will see you guys in the next one.
Like her friends didn't like dudes like us, but I arrested the Gucci and the feelings got caught up. Spiderweb sex must have got caught up. But there's more to it, I remember.